Live from the BMW studios, it's Jekalyn Carr's Family Affair. Family, you always know that we bring the good stuff to you, okay, on the show. And today, I'm excited because we have a very, very special guest. You may know her from social media. She keep you laughing, keep you inspired, all of the beautiful things. But in case you did not know, she's also an artist as well. She's inside the studio on today. Welcome, Ariel Fitz-Patrick.
Thank you so much.
You are
Thank
so
you.
welcome. First of all, thank you for coming onto the show.
This is my pleasure.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Thank you.
Yeah. So for the people who don't know Ariel, can you just give us a little background?
Yes. Well, I am a singer, songwriter, and content creator from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, born and raised.
Okay.
This is actually my first time in Atlanta on this trip.
Okay. Got to get some good food.
Yes.
Get some good wings.
Yes. Yo, I got the wings.
You did? Where did you
They're
go to?
so good. What was it called?
Was it American Deli?
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
No.
Okay. I was going to say, because people think they have the best wings, but I think Touchdown Wings.
Okay, I didn't have either. I don't think so.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I got the honey hot the first time I tried honey
Okay,
hot. I liked it. It was really good. It was good. Y'all eat good over here.
You know what I'm saying? And that ain't even all, girl. It's so much more. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, it's been fun. So, I've been in Canada my entire life. I always wanted to come over here. So I started my little content creation. You know, I didn't take it I was like, I'm just going to have fun, do this. And then I realized I really loved it. I'm like, this is what I want to do. Always wanted to sing, always loved music. And I'm just so happy that I was able to cross that over and bring it into my content as well.
Yeah.
So I just love creativity. I love to create, whether it's music, whether it's videos, whether it's anything I want to create.
Yeah.
So that's who I am.
I think that's the beauty of what you do, and so many like yourself. We live in a very creative space now where people, they're multi-talented, but they're able to conjoin all of the things that they do together. And I think it's very, very amazing how you did it. So do you come from a singing background, singing family?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. My mom sings. My dad always says, since she was pregnant with me, she was doing praise and worship throughout the entire pregnancy. I feel a lot of us could say that. I popped out. I was in church more than I was home. I always say that. Church was my playground. That's where I learned to sing. Like I always say, they put you in the choir. You don't ask to be in the choir. They put you in the choir. You have to sing in the Sunday school choir, the youth choir, praise and worship team. And I developed such a love for it. It's the only thing that I could do on and on and on, and I'll get tired.
Yeah,
and I'll get bored.
I love it. So tell us about even your family history. Do you have siblings, other people in your family who sing as well? Or is you just took on the singing thing?
Oh, no. Okay. No, music is through the entire family.
I love that.
My family, they're the closest things to me. So I think, music is something that always brings us together.
Yeah.
My dad, he loves to sing as well. My mom loves to sing. He's a musician. My brothers, I'm now discovering my brothers could sing. Because all the time I would ask them, can you guys sing? And they would always be too shy. But they went to the musician route.
Gotcha.
And then I'm hearing I'm like, you guys could sing. And we're all very musical.
Most of the time, that's how it be. People who play instruments and stuff, they can sing a little bit.
Yeah, they could have it.
Yeah. So,
but my big sister, we actually sang as a duet for a very long time. And we still do, So,
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So you have this new single. It is entitled Living Water. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, I got to do this new single with my girl Anike, which I'm so excited about. I love Anike.
I love her too.
And I finally got to meet her, and she's so cool. And I was so happy to do this specific song with her because even just talking to her, she's Nigerian, I'm Caribbean. We both we both love R&B. We both love hip hop and stuff like that, but we both love our roots.
Yes, that's right.
A little Afro, a little Caribbean, and I feel like this song, Living Water, it just merged all of it together. You get a little R&B, you get a little Afro, you get a little Caribbean spice, and I just love it. I think it was a perfect fusion, and I'm glad people like it too.
I love it. So, what is the message behind it? What do you want people to take away from the song?
I want people to take away that God is. When you're stagnated in life, every time I think about water, I think about movement. I think about refreshing. I think about life. And the song is just telling people, or at least telling me, that no matter what happens in my life, no matter how stagnated I may feel, even if I feel like he's not there, he is alive. And he's moving in my life. Even when I don't see it, he is washing me, he's cleansing me, he's bringing newness. It's a refreshing, and God makes me feel alive.
I love it.
He is life. He is my life.
Come on, somebody. And it's available now, right?
It is. It is available
So
everywhere.
y'all know y'all got to make sure y'all go get that. You ain't got to go nowhere to get it. All y'all do is pull out your device, and it's there. So do you have any inspirations? It could be musically. actresses, actors, all of that? Because I asked you that because, I mean, you're not one-sided. You have layers to your gifts, so.
Yeah, on the music side, like I was actually just talking to people about it. I always say Mary Mary. I grew up seeing Mary Mary. They were the ones that were like, okay, I could sing gospel because I knew I had to sing gospel. I was like, that was my household, you know. So it was very much gospel. But seeing Mary Mary was like, oh my goodness, I love this sound. I love the look. So I really looked up to them, and me and my sister sang together. So people would always call us Mary Mary, and we took it like the
Martha
biggest
and
compliment. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, so that was like, they were like one of my biggest inspirations. And in terms of like the acting side, or I would more say the social media side, because I didn't look at it from an acting perspective, it was YouTubers. So I used to love watching like Raven Elise and
Love her.
Oh my gosh, no, it's not slipping me. Nita B, Nitra B, and Jackie, and all of them. They were like the reasons why I wanted to get onto YouTube. So that's why I started on YouTube, and then it transitioned.
So you started on YouTube
years ago. A lot of people don't know about that.
I didn't know that.
But some people like see it. They're like, "Girl, I know you since you were doing them crochet hair videos." I was like, "No way!" It was a while ago. But yeah.
I love that. You're amazing,
Oh,
and I'm
you.
just happy for you and everything that you have going on now. Being that you have a lot going on, you have the ministry, you have purpose, and all that good stuff. How do you balance it all, especially being young and being gifted, being called?
Honestly, I thank God for my mom. She is like she's like, I'm like, Mom, you my everything in this thing. I'm like, God is my everything. But like my mom, she keeps me balanced. She's like the one always looking out for me. So she's always looking at me, even when I don't know she's looking. She's like, okay, you need to rest now. You need to like go do something fun now. Okay, you need to focus now. You know, so like she's really my guide. Like, you know, she's the one who catches me when she's like, you need to pray more. Like she's like, I know you're praying, but like you need to lock in now. So I think having that guidance all the time, every day in my car, even if she's not here, I could call her and be like, Mom, this is what's going on. And she's like, I got you. I'm praying. She's my support, you know? And then my dad too, he's always looking out for me. He's always looking, even at my content, he'd be looking at it and be like, okay, I like what you're doing. He's like, oh, look what this person said, you know, like, look at this, you're doing well. So it's like that support, and it's like, keep going. So that keep going, that support, that like, remember to pray, remember who you are. And they always remind me who I am. And I feel like when you know who you are, you understand what to prioritize. It's like, I'm a child of God. Have I been really locking in with God right now? I'm a singer. Have I really been putting in the time to develop myself as a singer? You know, because sometimes I was getting a little lazy, you know, and then I'm like, oh, I'm tired. I've been doing this, you know. And I'm like, no, like, this is your craft. Like, get up, go to the studio, go to, you know, church if you have to, sing, get you. So, like, they really balance me. And my siblings, too. Like, they're my medicine of laughter, of love. Like, my family's my core.
I love that.
That helps me.
You sound like you're a family person.
1000%.
And I can tell because I'm one myself.
Yeah.
And some people just don't understand that, especially when you carry multiple mantles, for one. And you talk about your parents. How does it feel? How do you feel like it shaped your career, and not just your career, but you as a woman, having them there, encouraging you while still, you know, you being on your journey and all of that?
I think it was everything. I think they're everything that made me who I am, you know, because they're the ones that rooted me in my identity in Christ. So them being there and them supporting me, it caused me to have this confidence that even, because I do tend to be the shy girl, and
I can tell by your voice. We was talking and I didn't know you was gonna be like, my name is Ariel. It's like, okay, girl, just a whisper.
Yeah, but they're the ones that, like, you know, I've always been like that, and they actually helped me get out of it. Because when I was younger, I did not speak at all. Nobody knew what my voice sounded like. I don't know where I got that from. Just terrified to speak. So the camera, and I think my mom seeing that, and my parents saw it at a very young age. They're like, when she has a camera, you know, like the old camcorders and stuff, they're like, she becomes like more, like she gets out of her box. So they're like, okay, media is for you. And they're like, you see, that's pulling you, like that's who you are. And it gave me that space to be like, okay, I can talk. Like now I feel I know people still feel that shy vibe from me, but now I'm like, listen,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so far from where I was.
Yeah.
Now I could talk in front of people. Now I could get on a stage.
Right.
I'm so like, and I'm growing every year. I feel myself getting more and more
Yeah.
and more confident.
Yeah.
So,
I love
yeah.
that because they won't believe you unless you believe yourself. And
Yeah.
so I love that about yourself and constantly working on confidence and stuff because we need it. We need you.
Thank you.
And all that you do. What do you like to do for fun?
Ooh, for fun, I really love to dance.
Okay.
If I'm not creating content, because I enjoy making my content. Like that's a place I could just be crazy.
Yeah,
That's like online.
yeah,
People see the
yeah,
crazy me. I'm like,
yeah.
I love doing that, but I love to dance. That's like, I think those two things. Oh, and I love to just hang out. I'm that girl that just like, I don't need to be going outside. I just need to like go to the house, all my friends and family there, and we just laughing.
Yeah, everybody bring a dish.
Yeah, I love that.
Everybody who can cook.
Everybody who could cook.
Can cook. Get somebody to make it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But I love that. What do you feel like is next? You have your single and all of that that is available everywhere. What do you feel like is next? Where do you want to go from here?
Well, what's next is new music. I am working on an EP. Going to be releasing a few singles really soon. And I'm really excited about these songs because I got to like pull out of me more. I get to show people a little bit more of what I even listen to or what I like, you know, that vibe. And I really want to just dive into my music bag. Like that's what I want to do this year. I want to dive in. Still going to be doing my content.
Right.
I don't want to stop the content.
Right.
I want to just really just pull out of me as much as I can creatively. And I actually want to discover like what I really can do.
Yeah.
I really want to do that. I want to like tap into my talents even more because I don't feel like I should feel comfortable at the level I'm at now.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. You should always be increasing and growing in every season of your life. And one of the things that I really love is the fact that you're not allowing not just people, but yourself to hold yourself in a box. Some people feel like how you start is how, you know, it's supposed to be like, not when you're multi-talented.
Don't work that
You
way.
know, sometimes God has a foundation that he wants you to start with. And for you, it was social media, it was YouTube and all of that. And then after that, he give you what you need to build. And so I'm just proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm glad that you're making the choice to step out and to not get comfortable. Living Water is available now. Tell the people where they can get it. Give them your social media, all that good stuff.
Yes, so Living Water with me and my girl Anike is available everywhere, any streaming platform. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. That's everything at Ariel Fitz-Patrick or Ariel Fitz. It'd either be either of those two and you will find me. So make sure you give me a follow and stay up to date. I have new music coming. Make sure you check out Living Water, but I got new music coming. So make sure you hit a follow.
Yes.
And
two more things. Because you're so creative, and I love the fact that gospel music is one genre, but you have so many styles.
Yeah.
So many different styles. Tell somebody who's watching, you know, about the importance of just staying true to who you are, and understanding that what you carry is important as well.
Yeah, it's very important actually because I remember a few years ago when I was really like singing like almost every day, every weekend I had an event in Montreal, you know, I was just like getting into it. And then people would, not everyone, but people would constantly push on me that I had to do this specific genre. Like I had to do a genre that I love. Like it was, I'll give the example, it was like a, you know, a contemporary Christian. And I was like, I love that. And I'm like, that's not
Right.
me. And after a while, because I was so young, I'm thinking like, maybe I should, maybe that's the only way people will hear me. And then God has taught me through, I used to just make like little videos of songs that I would write, and it would be on like that R&B type style. And the comments of people would be like, you know, like I really need music like this because I can't listen to stuff like this because I want to hear like, you know, what's traditionally known to be gospel or Christian. But they're like, this music is like, I could actually bop to this and it's actually going to get me to wean off of the things I don't want to listen to. And that just continued going on and on, even with the music I'm releasing now. So I realized God knew what he was doing
That part.
when he gave me this style in my spirit, when he gave me this sound. Because trust me, there's a lot of times, because, you know, people would say stuff and I'm like, oh God, I don't want to disrespect
Yeah.
you. I don't want to do the
Yeah.
wrong thing. Like, Lord, if you know I'm being like, this is
Yeah.
just what's coming out of
That's
me.
why it's important to know him for yourself.
Yes.
And to hear him for yourself.
Yes.
What he gave you may not be what he gave the next person, and vice versa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we also live in a time now where people feel like because it's a trend, you should do it.
Exactly.
And that's not the case.
Not the case at all.
What did he tell you to do?
Exactly.
Do that.
Yeah. Yeah. And you will know.
Exactly.
Yeah, you will know
exactly.
inside.
I love
Yeah.
that. We're getting ready to wrap it up. But if you were to encourage someone, could you encourage them in 3 words?
3
and expound upon it?
words. Ooh, that's a specific number. Okay. Trust God always. And the reason why I would say that is because my journey in life has taught me those 3 words. It's funny you say that. Like, it's really trust God always, no matter what the situation is, whether it is dire, like your life feels like it's about to end, or it's the tiniest decision of like, should I go here? Should I do like the smallest things? My mom always taught me, she's like, the Bible says to acknowledge him in all your ways.
That's right.
So it's like, she's like, all your ways, you can't just take that and put it on a churchy kind of point of view. It's like all your ways and everything you do. Yeah. And when you develop a lifestyle like that, you learn to not worry. Because worry, I think, is like the number one issue in a lot of our lives. It's anxiety. And anxiety is destroying a lot of people, you know. And I remember in high school, that was like one of the major causes of like breakdowns and depression. And it's just anxious because you're just worried about your life. You're worried if you're good enough. You're worried if you're going to pass. You're worried about your rent. Worried. And I have been crippled by that in my lifetime. And it was someone speaking into me and reminding me, trust God. Always, even if it's the biggest thing. I'm even going through things now where I have to be like, Ariel, it's the same God.
Yeah, same God.
It's the same God who took you out of that crazy situation.
Right.
This one feels heavier, but it's like, no. God, you taught me that no matter how it looks, you're going to get me out of this. So I learned to just take my burdens off of myself. Get it off, because it would bring you down. Lay it at the altar. Jesus said, do it. He said, I care for you, baby.
That's right.
So I just take it off, trust him. Just trust him from your whole heart. Believe, have faith, and listen. He'll take care of you. I know that.
I love it.
know that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and the only Ariel Fitz-Patrick. One more time, remind them where they can get Living Water from.
Yes, you can get Living Water on all streaming platforms. I'm talking Spotify, YouTube Music, Tidal, all the good stuff.
It's
Apple
everywhere.
Music. It's everywhere. Sometimes you gotta
no
say
excuse.
specific. No excuses.
It's everywhere.
Like, oh,
Thank
I'm
you,
YouTube. Go on YouTube, you'll find it.
Yes. Also go to iTunes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming inside the studio.
Thank
We
you
pray
for having
nothing
me.
but blessings over you. Keep soaring.
Thank
And
you.
also shout out to Mom and Dad for doing a
Yes.
great job. Love you so much. And keep going strong.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Family, that's why you got to stay tuned in, because you never know who's stopping by. It is Jekalyn Carr's Family Affair Show.